Professional rescuers are trained for almost any emergency, but sometimes there are dangers even they can't foresee. I'm William Shatner. Tonight, true stories of life and death crises and the people who make a difference on Rescue 911. We begin on February 11th, 1990 at the Daytona International Speedway in Florida, as some of the world's top race car drivers were competing in the ARCA 200.
It really had been a nice, quiet race.
Bob Bachman was in charge of the EMS units that day.
We had 12 ambulances dedicated just to the track itself, not counting the grandstands.
Suddenly, car 95 spun out of control and started the worst crash in the race.
They put out the caution flag. When they yell caution in a race, that's when everybody gets their vehicles ready to move.
But before rescue crews are allowed on the track, Watchtower Commander Jim Bachhoven has to give the signal that it's clear to move.
We got a caution. We got a caution in 4.
I started looking around the racetrack to see if the cars were slowing down before I started to send any emergency equipment. It looked like to me everything had gotten pretty well slowed down where it should be. I had a crew on top of the tunnel, which was only about 100 yards away from one of the cars.
He's down there to that wrecked car right there in front of you.
EMT Mike Staley and paramedic Ken Elliott were stationed near the crash.
Once we got that clearance, we headed towards the first car that seemed like it had been damaged in the accident. We pulled up to what we felt was a safe location, still on the grass, and Mike hopped out, went over to the car, and his duty is to assess the driver, make sure that the driver is alert and oriented. Our routine is to maintain eye contact so that the person remaining with the ambulance can bring any type of equipment that would be needed.
I thought that it probably had killed him.